brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They send Hunter to the right. They go play action on 1st down. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey! Bronco 80. Johnny Lions. Panther 11.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds his running back. This is Bo Schultz. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
19.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. A dose of hurry up offense here. They'll go play action. Completed to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
And that's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision there defensively.
And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. pass incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They'll run for this. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Ingram finds Evan Ingram. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Jaguars.
Nix from the gun. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Press all 80.
Looking to throw here. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here's the snap on 4th. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is Little for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Broncos have it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
21 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, now we're on. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10.
It's Nix out of the pistol. He's rocked. That ball's free. Jags pick it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. And Jacksonville makes a let's go touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead off the turnover. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it.
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down from the 41.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Come on. 79 Vikings.
Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Viking, 18, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
Sticking to the air here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's his running back. Takes away from one. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos tie it in the final minute of the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Cuts right. And he's out the clear. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This one down right at the 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He lost that football. Picked up by the Jaguars. A lot of space ahead. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. Dumps it off to his running back. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores, makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Cortland Sutton the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
19.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Broncos get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Nix from the gun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Collects this at the 35. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At the 50-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They'll run the counter. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing here, Nix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44.
To throw, here's Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a third-quarter lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Tootin headed left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
First down, play action. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
Broncos 38.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Look at that power. Deep left side. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Crack off. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers. You can find a completion just like that.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Once more, it's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Captain. Almost set. Ready. Buddy. Away.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Going after try his goodbye lots. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Here's Luntz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the give, it's Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got Thomas. He loses the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Looking quickly here.
4 yards on the
Back goal 80.
They're going play action. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And
In the red zone now. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He'll throw it. That one finds his man, Ingram. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ball is caught. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push starts for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready.
There's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos making a 10-point ball game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Throwing now off the play action. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after. And crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Jaguars 56.
Molly set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They're going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
56. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He's got the squiver. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Down to the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll look to throw it. That's complete to Trevin. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying to push this past the marker. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Okay,
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Come on. Set 60, now tap to 60. Tap.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperate. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. So to decide to make mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for